It's week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bengals and the Bucs. All that and more coming up next.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg, wild first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September. You're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. And once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have the shot to leave here with another win.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now, fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
A little bit of a gunslinger mentality a week ago, Mike, and while it was a fun game to watch, I think it's something he's going to have to find some balance. I mean, for better or for worse, he was throwing the ball all over the place. Sometimes it worked out. Other times, it was a complete disaster. At the end of the day, it was enough to win. But if he wants to keep stacking victories, he has to limit the amount of risky throws. At some point, they're going to catch up to him. I can promise you this. This defense, they're salivating at the mere thought of him putting the ball in harm's way.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. 15 yards through the air. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
2nd down, Burrow. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. The Bucs offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
This pass is caught by Scott. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll motion their tight end, Scott. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Geno Stone with the tackle. 3rd and 6. Tony, the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. So after one, 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Austin brought in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. He finds Austin with the grab. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one finds Chase. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Burrow here on 2nd down. And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Back to throw, Burrow. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating the run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. He's going to tuck it and go. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. That one good for 15 and a 1st down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. Here in the 1st half, we've seen nothing but connections from these 2 guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also...
That one taken in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. It was Joe Tryon Shoyinka able to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. So we'll take a breath. We're at the half, and it has been an intriguing game to this point. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Saints who have the lead in the second quarter. Nick Boyle, a touchdown reception. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. The Lions locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Zay Flowers, a touchdown reception. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This is Turner. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. On first down, Burrow. That is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Buccaneers offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
2nd down throw from Mayfield.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. On the ground, it's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. first and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow now. That's caught left side by Burton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try to run it here with Moss. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Tony, the man in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more at... Second and 7. Austin brought in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Tony, the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting in.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Mayfield. That is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A run with Moss to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On the handoff, this is Moss. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. A 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Another try with Moss. He is going to have a Bengals 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room. But not in this case.
So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.